Okay, going to be opening up another pack of baseball cards. Again, this is one of those holiday edition cards that you would normally find at a five and dime store. This is actually the oldest pack I've ever opened. This is a 1973 set. The big set card that year was a Mike Schmidt rookie. A lot of neat cards. There was a lot of really cool photography that year. I always liked the Willie Stargell card of him at first base. So as you see on the top front here, we have the Cardinals team card, Kansas City Royal team card, and Hall of Famer Frank Robinson. So the first pack here is a real nice mint card, Kansas City Royals. Now, what was unique about the 1973 series, it was the set of cards. It was the last time Topps did it as a series. So the older the series, the seventh series, was a lot more expensive than, say, the first series. So the first card is the Kansas City Royals. The second card is Monty Montgomery. And the third card was Reggie Cleveland. These cards were all from the first series, of course, so that was the cheapest series. And then we have a real good player from the 70s, one of the big power hitters, faced off against the Pirates in the World Series, Boog Powell. And if you're ever in Baltimore and you go to a game, a lot of times Boog will be out there like Manny Sanguillen and Randy Jones and Greg Lazinski, and they do the barbecue pit with Boog Powell. So the second pack here is Frank Robinson, a real nice in-action card. And this card was actually from the first series also. The second card in the pack is Dave Marshall from the Padres. The third card is Big Daddy Rick Reuschel. Rick Reuschel lived here in Saxonburg, Pennsylvania. Actually married Scott Thompson married Scott Thompson's sister, who was from Knock. And one of the best athletes you could find was Big Daddy. Not only basketball player, but a real good pitcher. One of the all-time great pitchers for the Cubs. Reinvented himself with the Pirates and then had a nice career with the Giants. So one of the stars of the 70s there. And then we have a card here of Ken Tatum with the Boston Red Sox. Yeah, Big Daddy Reuschel, also a great golfer too. Real good golfer. So, okay, the third pack is the St. Louis Cardinals team set card, and it was Series 200. The next card is Mike Lum. Mike Lum is I think he's still affiliated with the Pirates down in the Gulf Coast League as a hitting instructor. If I remember correctly, Mike Lum is the only person ever to pinch hit for Henry Aaron. So, real nice guy too. And here's a big name in baseball history is Tommy John. Tommy John, of course, pitched for the White Sox under Chuck Tanner. Hurt his arm and had Tommy John surgery. They named it after him, the first one to come back. Had a great career afterwards. Won many games with the Dodgers. A lot of people will see me wear a sweatshirt that has Tommy John on it. It's actually his son. He's a chiropractor now, and he's teaching players how not to have the surgery. Okay, and in these sets, this is the playoffs series, and this is George Hendricks, jogging George Hendricks, not a fan favorite here in the Pittsburgh area, was one of the first players to wear his pants down to his ankles, and back in the 1983, 1984, the downfall of the Pirates, he was part of it, where jogged down to first base and was given the name Jogging George Hendricks. Funny thing is, he ended up being a coach for several years afterwards too, so very strange. Okay, again, what you're seeing is the best card is on the top. It's probably because this pack has been searched like the other ones, and what they do is they put a star card on the top to make you think that, you know, the whole pack has something on it. But as you can see, a very, very nice card in itself. Frank Robinson. Card is centered very well. The 73s were always tough to be centered correctly. It's centered real nice. All four corners are nice. Probably, you know, a $5 card to sell it at a store. So That's it.